Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and today is the first of 20 farmers markets here in Northwest Connecticut. So really looking forward to it. It's tonight, 1600 to 1900. Get to go a little early to set up, and I just got done packing the trailer on the old trusty wagon here. So, got some rows of Sharon babies, 2 to 3 years old. That one's got a nice trunk on it. Couple of birches down there, some maples, white spruce, some white spruce that have been wired, things like that. Yeah, a couple of tables to set up. Cool. So I'm not bringing too much stuff because there are thunderstorms on the horizon and there's like 40% chance. So I'm like, well, why don't I bring a good amount but not go crazy, since I might just have to pack up early and roll. So next time you'll see me, we'll be all set up down the street at the market. So stand by for that, because that's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. Well, now you both are. All right, y'all, so we're set up. First week of 20 farmers market. Got some nice rows of Sharon. They're a few years old. Laura's mom did some hand-painted pots, bees, different scenes. Threw a little marigold in there. Boom, boom. Couple displays. It's hot out, so I grabbed some organic ice pops to draw in the little midgets. And anyways, just a couple on display. This is my broski's area. We split everything down the middle. So I got some orchid pots, just some random stuff. These things are cool. Jar openers, avocado peeler, just some random things. Rags, flower coloring books, some garden gnomes drinking coffee. I think that's just dope. Little jewelry boxes, gemstones, things like that, jade, bracelets. I think this one's from one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. Hilarious, with a little camper attached. Some bonsai scissors. So pretty much I just made everything $5 American because it's just easier that way. The used things on the left, those are 2 for $5. Got some scissors. All different colors and shapes and sizes. These ones are pretty cool, antique. There's a 3-pack here, all crazy colored. Little bonsai spray kit. It's got all sorts of different sprayers and stuff. Little tools. I don't know. Sprinklers for the yard. Little posters. I went ham, y'all. And then, of course, the stars of the show, potted up, little root pruning. So their first pre-bonsai, moving down. Some are wired. Got a couple of silver birch, a couple of, I don't know which maples, probably sugar maples. And then I just have the larger spruce trees, still in the sandbags, larger ones meant for either garden trees, much larger, like 6 feet tall, or for full size in the yard, wherever. I'm probably going to use them as a privacy barrier at some point in their life, since I have so many. But yep, first farmers market, lots of vendors here, clothing vendors, farms. It's actually the farm that's right up the street from me, Organic Vibrant Farms. Healing herbs over there. Cool. All right. And my little baby Stella came out. You want to hold the money, kid? All right, y'all. So, anyways, I'll let you know how I do. So, for my family, yours. Cheers. All right, y'all. So it's the following day. Farmers market went well. The weather held out for us. There was a decent crowd for it being the first week. And yeah, a lot of fun for everybody. Stella had a blast running around. Got some little ice pops on a hot night, so it was a lot of fun for the fam. And today we're getting to a long overdue planting of our veggies. I brought the slide down in for Stella to play on because obviously she's our best little helper. So I found some of these pallets online for free. I picked up a ton of them, and I think I might expand this area in the fall. We might get some goats, so this will turn into like the bottom fence because goats are little escape artists, I hear. But for the meantime, they're working as a serious weed barrier, which is nice. So I have the gardens prepped here with the hay. There's a cotton sheet below. I'm going to cut into the cotton sheet and plug in the fruits that we have here. So we have pumpkins, starting right to left. There's a couple of tomatoes that made it in there because Stella was helping plant, but these are butternut squash. These are two different types of pumpkins. And once again, Stella helped planting. So there's a nice grouping of tomato plants there, a few different varieties. So we'll see what we could fit. I've got some food grade safe buckets that I've used in the past as well for tomatoes. Those work well, so there's a bunch of those prepped. I don't know, the garlic doesn't seem very happy. I don't know what the hell happened. They were looking great. But yeah, so we'll utilize this bed and that far bed. Right in the middle, this is all strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries and Stelly. Alright, y'all, so we got it done. Kind of just went with it and took it as it came. So wasn't able to separate all the tomato plants, so they're in like little clusters. And I know probably, you're not supposed to do that, but if I have to clip some off, I do. I ran out of room, so there was a bale of hay here, so I built 4 of them into there. I have 10 different butternut squash plants in the hay beds. Then I use these food safe. I put the tomatoes in the back, squash along the front, so that the squash will crawl out and go on here, which I was going to put cardboard under the fruit as it ripened this year so it wouldn't rot, but now I don't have to because this plywood or these pallets will serve that purpose. So this is the strawberries. You see some red spots in there. Stella and Laura pretty much got them all. They ripen really early. And there's pumpkins, same kind of thing. If they were strong individuals, they're by themselves. If not, they're in little clumps. In this bed, tied my garlic up because the scapes haven't come out yet, so it just must be top heavy since it's perennial. They're larger than normal ones at this time. And then this is where I was storing my leaves and hay for years, and now, well, I just put a ton of soil into the middle of it, pulled the hay out around the edges, and kind of made a little pot. So I dragged those that were really tightly grown in there together. So fruit and white spruce trees growing in harmony. Bringing the slide in here definitely helped keep Stella busy. But yeah, that's it. So a little bit of farmer's market, a little bit of gardening, not much bonsai, but that's the update from the ranch. So hope all is going well with y'all. Enjoy your weekend, and for my family to yours, cheers.